Hello Taurus, welcome to your collective reading. Thank you for watching. This is a general reading, so aspects of it will apply to you, but it can also apply to somebody else that you're close to at this time, so just see what resonates with you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. This will also help to elevate the video for other people to see. Perhaps you're wanting to assist in some way, because there are many children that are needing assistance right now. We've got Irene Peace coming in, and this is for your home. So your home is looking lovely, looking good. You've got something lovely coming in for you. It's romance, partnership, love, but also balance. So we'll look at that. Bottom of the goddess deck is Sedna, infinite supply. So I'm going to start with this. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. So what she's saying is that that you're not to focus your energy on concerns about like survival fears, lack mentality, poverty consciousness, or just concerns about money, having a roof over your head, food to eat, are your children taken care of, all of these things. Don't put your energy into that. Rather, let the universe handle that, because everything is under control. There's infinite supply available to you. What you need to do is just tap into that abundance mindset. So be grateful for what you do have, and do this as a daily thing. Be grateful even for small things, anything beautiful, anything good, anything lovely, anything that warms your heart. Say thank you. So once you start getting into the that sort of gratitude mindset, then you are tapped into the abundance mindset. But it is also about having trust and faith that the universe has got your back, that things will be all right, that things will manifest for you when you need them. So whatever you need is going to come to you when you need it, and not to stress about that, not to be exerting energy on that, because there's many other things happening, and that's where you need to be focusing now to raise your vibration, raise your frequency. You've got a lot of 12th house energy, so there's a lot of things moving under the surface. So just let go of these worries and fears. Let go of them. As soon as you let go of them, then you allow the universe to work in your favor and to step in. But otherwise you block yourself with too many worries, too many fears. They block your energy, and that is where you don't want those things to manifest. But know that there is abundance out there for you, and just relax into that beingness. Relax into that. As I said, they've got Uranus Genius coming in for you. So big changes, it's either a big change or a variety of different changes coming in for you. And this is also about, it is the god of change. So this can be a physical change, like a relocation. Now you've got 4th house coming in for you. So it's possible that you have a relocation coming in. Perhaps you're joining together with somebody, or somebody's coming into your home. So there is a change coming in for you. It can be a little bit, it would be quick, sudden, and it can be a little bit of an upheaval, but your attitude and your positivity will determine the outcome. So just go with it. Do whatever needs to be done. If you know something needs to be changed or something needs to be put into place, then just do it willingly. Work with the Uranus energies. This card can also be about a leap in consciousness. This can be literally from one day to the next, seeing things in a very, very different way. So some sort of realization, some sort of a perception shift can come in with this, and it can be really quite dramatic. Literally, you can go from, as I said, from one state of mind to another overnight. It's like the veil has lifted, but it can be quite abrupt. So there might be a trigger. Something might trigger it where you suddenly go, wow, I just didn't see that before, So it's like a big reveal. It can also be a liberation, or some sort of change which liberates you. So the way you have been before undergoes a massive Uranus shift, and now you're off in a different direction, or you're off in a different on a different path. So it's liberation from something. It could have been a very difficult situation or a way of life which you've just got grown very tired of. All of us are in this situation now. We're wanting really good change, new earth. We don't want to be living, living in a situation that has been occurring for way too long. We need to actually move forward now. So it's looking forward to that, but you've got to bring it in. You've got to bring those energies in. And sometimes if you're blind to them, or if you're not awake to them, then Uranus comes along. That is the great awakener, the god of change, will come in. It's like a bolt of lightning, and that shifts in everything completely. So it can be that energy, but as I said, it's also it can also be about an unexpected thing. So something very unexpected could come in for you. It could be, as I said, an unexpected shift internally, but it can also be something also very unconventional, or just really cutting edge coming in for you. You could also be, if this is part of your path, you could also be accessing advanced technology. So this could be a profession for you, or it could be an upgrade. So you're going from whatever you have been using currently, you're getting an upgrade, and this can really open incredible paths for you. This is Uranus, the great awakener. So this is cutting edge tech. This is really very advanced technology. Or you could be meeting people who are like that. They've got very advanced ideas, very advanced technical skills, or they just have cutting edge ideas, so you could be being exposed to those. It could also be that you're meeting foreign people, or people who are very different from you. They have a very different perspective on life. They have a different background, sexual orientation. They could be of a different race. There's all of these connotations come in, but different, unexpected, unconventional, awakening, change, liberation. All of these things are associated with Uranus. Okay, so underneath here we've got 12th house, and then, as I said, we've got Neptune. So Neptune is the ruler of the 12th house. So very strong Piscean Neptunian energy. 12th house is the house of the unconscious. So this rules everything that is, it basically rules about 90% of our lives. So it's everything going on under the surface of the people, that, the part that people see. This is what goes on in your internal self. It's also the dreams, your psychic abilities, your instincts, your intuitions, tapping into the universe, tapping into God, tapping into your angels. All of those things come in with this 12th house. So it's like a sort of a big seam of knowledge which you can tap into. People that can channel usually have strong 12th house in them. So all of those aspects come in. It's everything to do with mysticism, also healing energies. So you may be activating healing energies within yourself, or you are receiving healing in some way. It's also about meditation, spiritual life, withdrawal. And I feel that's going to be important because you've got Neptune, which is like a double whammy. And you've got cycles and rhythms here, Maeve. So this is about preparing. You've got an opportunity coming in for you, some sort of doorway or opportunities opening for you, but this is about preparing yourself, and this is about going through cycles. So you may be finding that you are needing to, when you need to rest, then rest. When you need to take action, then take action. So follow your own particular cycles and rhythms. You may be closing cycles. 12th house is, as I said, huge. It covers your internal programming, the programming you've received from your upbringing, your parents, your ancestral knowledge, your ancestral connections, cell memory. All of these things come in. So it's hugely it's very deep, the 12th house. It's also about addictions and things like that. So substance addictions, or addiction to anything, really, anything. It can also be escapism. So having escapism tendencies, or wanting to just get away from things all the time. Or it could just be that you very well just need to escape, to get yourself together and take some me time. I feel that is the most important thing at this time. It's about contemplation, solitude, reflection. So whether that's with your significant other or just on your own, and it can be any sort of retreat, really, whatever is right for you. It can be yoga, or it can be hiking in nature. Nature is always going to be helpful. Anything next to the sea, next to the ocean, or any water body is going to be important, because all of these cards have water bodies in them. So water bodies, but spending time at a water body, whether it's a weekend away or a day you just need to get away, go to a lake or a river or the sea, and just spend time there. You're going to get a tremendous amount of sort of insight, but also, spiritual connection. Any water body is a spiritual force. So make sure you tap into that. This is also about service to others. So this can be anything. This can be perhaps a career coming in for you, or it's a hobby or an interest of yours, or just something that you do. It could be a profession, so service work to others. It's also karmic inheritance, and dealing with karmic issues, things coming up for resolution, or just dealing with certain things, closing cycles, as I said. But it can also be the meeting of twin flames, or sort of connecting with a twin flame. That can also come in under the 12th house. So it's a big house. It's a big house. Lots going on, but it really is a very mystical house. There are lots of things going on in there. It's also about compassion as well. So see how it comes in for you. Echoing that, we've got Neptune. As I said, everything that's in the 12th house is in Neptune. Just be careful with Neptune that you don't fall under some sort of illusion. But I feel with Uranus coming along, whatever illusions you have been under are going to be shattered completely. So this can be that this is perhaps just saying that some sort of illusion, or some sort of aspect which you thought was one way, may come back to you and present itself as not being that way at all. And Uranus can do that. So Neptune can also be about tapping into the divine. So maybe something will shift which will enable you to do this now. And tapping into the divine can manifest in many different ways. It can be in the way you talk to each other, or talk to people, or the way you write, or the way you conduct your business. Having a spiritually based business, or having a spiritually based attitude towards your business. Very, very important going forward now. Based in love, compassion, oneness, all of those things are important. So see how it resonates for you. Just be careful with this. There may be situations where you need to put in a few boundaries, or if you have already got boundaries, maintain those, just to keep your energy together, because you can sometimes have people that draw your energy off you. So they pull you into complicated circumstances, their dramas, their issues. You get pulled in under that. Stand your ground and reaffirm your boundaries and retreat. Periodically, just to maintain your energy, to keep your energy together. Just be careful, as I said, also of confusing circumstances, or falling into confusion where there's just no clarity, because Neptune can draw a veil over certain things. Also be careful of scandals. Sometimes that can come up with sacrifice. It could be that you're seeing a scandal playing out on the world stage, which is going to be a bit of a shock for you, or some kind of realization comes to you from that. And this is going to change a great many things within your psyche, things that you are now going to see. There's many manifestations of this. With Maeve, cycles and rhythms, honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. So I do feel that this is about just maintaining your energy. Be careful with your energy at this time. Don't deplete yourself around people who draw energy off you. Take your time out, spend time at a water body, very, very important. Some sort of opportunities coming in for you, but you need to be ready. So you need to be rested. You need to get your ducks in a row. You need to have done your contemplations and your inner work so that you are ready to take this opportunity. You can't go into it if you're tired or depleted, or just dependent on certain things which are not good for you, So take all of that into consideration. Then we have here for next one is the 11th house. This is the house of friendships, but it's also the house of networks, contacts. Anybody that you are connected to. It can be social groups, online groups, perhaps social media is a big thing for you. Just be careful with that you don't overdo it and saturate your senses, that you lose track of who you are. The energies are ramping up a lot at the moment, so just be careful with that. But it's also about global issues, global consciousness, group consciousness. It's also about trends and the movement of society, so tracking trends. It's also about futuristic visions and dreams, and these can be your futuristic dreams and visions, or you're tapping into that. And it could be related to your business. Perhaps you're tracking certain things so that you know which way to go now when it comes to a business that you want to launch, or an idea that you have. Because Uranus can also do that. Uranus can give you the most incredible, brilliant idea. And then with it comes the support from people who are, or friends. You may just have support from people, unexpected support, people that you wouldn't normally get support from. As I said, just see how that comes in for you. Something that you've seen may give you an idea. But otherwise, it's social reform, global consciousness, things like that, causes, organizations, groups of all kinds. And it's also your particular ideals. But it could simply be friendships, people around you at this time. We've got Pluto transformation. So some sort of transformation is occurring in this house for you. As I said, you may have a few friends changing of the guard going on. So friends that you've had maybe falling away and new ones coming in, or you are just seeing certain trends, certain things occurring in society, which, maybe, sort of opening your eyes in some way, or you are bonding with people that are like-minded to you, or are in a similar vibration to you. But there's transformation going on. Pluto sometimes can bring in a few control issues. So you may be seeing this within your societies and groups. Perhaps you're a member of an association or a group, and you're seeing certain control things going on. You're seeing control in the group. You may have to just withdraw as I said, with the 12th house, withdraw, retreat out of that and go your own way, and go towards people or groups that are resonating with you now. So a big shift going on. You could also just be seeing things rising up from under the surface. Now, as I said, with Neptune, scandals can come up. So things from under the ground, things from that have been hidden or secret or just not revealed. And certainly with Neptune, that can be the case. Certain things rising up, which you are now seeing. This is going to activate you in some way. So everything to do with that, maybe anything hidden comes out with Pluto. Pluto is also about removing things from your life that no longer serve you and bringing in the new things. So if you've got a room full of furniture which you have loved and enjoyed, but you want to bring in a new some new item of furniture, you cannot fit it in. So you have to take something out. It's like that. It's that kind of energy. It can also strip you of beliefs or ways of life or perceptions that you've lived with for a long time. They could be falling away, being stripped away. Pluto can be quite revolutionary in that respect. And then the new you, or the new whatever it is that you're trying to activate, is going to be revealed. So it's like the phoenix rising. It can be a rebirth or a regeneration of something as well. So lots of things. You could have an old friend coming back to you, or you could be seeing or going back to a group that you've has now evolved and is now perhaps you're resonating with them again. Just see, but it could be something, as I said, something that has been from the past or are not revealed, may be revealing itself now as well. We've also got Damara guiding children. You are good at helping, counseling and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. So a lot of children need a lot of guidance and support at this time. There's a lot going on in social media about this, but it's very much about you activating some skill within yourself. So whether it's with other people's children, and this is, because this is 11th house, this is kind of, it could be friendship, children of friends that you have. Perhaps you're just connecting with those children in some way, or it could be your own children and there's some activation in the 11th house for them. Or it could be a profession. Perhaps you're seeing a social reform or a global cause which is coming in now to do with children, and you're activated in some way to assist or help, or to provide your own skills to that. As I said, it could be your children involved, or you are involved in some way. But it's saying that children are somehow highlighted for you in this way, and it's going to come through your friends or your social networks, your groups, your online groups, or it's connected to some sort of social reform or global consciousness. But it's even if you're doing this energetically, through meditation and, through, your heart source, or it could be a physical thing which you are actually going to get involved in some way. And this may, as I say, come up out of the 12th house, some sort of spiritual connection that you have, or some sort of motivation that is coming up out of the 12th house and leading you now into assisting children in some way. But it could even be just, as I said, your own children or other children around you at this time. But it's saying you have skills in that regard, and that you're to use them at this time, much needed in the world right now. Then we've got 4th house. As I said, this is your actual physical home. You may be relocating with Uranus coming in. That can happen. You may be relocating to a water body because you've got Irene, she's got the sea there. You've got all this water in your chart. Pluto is normally the planet of Scorpio, another water sign. So 4th house is your actual physical home, the actual structure, but it can also be where you are currently living, where you are residing at this time. You may not actually be in your home. You may be somewhere else. It's also the atmosphere in the home and the people in your home. So some sort of changing going on there because you've got Libra eye balance, which is about partnership, commitment, and so on. Romance, love, all of those things. It's also about your connection to your ancestry, your ethnic identity, your roots, your foundation, your family, where you've come from. So there may be aspects of that coming in. Perhaps you're reconnecting in some way, or you're joining forces with somebody in your family. Just see how it pans out for you. So as I said, we've got Libra eye balance here. We've also got Irene peace. She is saying there is no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. So you've already had Sedna here. Sedna is here saying infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrow. So do not worry. It's a wasted emotion. All it will do is bring you the things that you're worrying about, which that is where your energy is going. So don't put your energy into worries and stresses and fears. Okay, just relax. Let the universe assist you. Ask for help, pray for help to God, to your angels, to whoever it is that you pray to. Just send out a request and then let it go and let the universe step in and assist you. Be at peace. Do all peace peace-loving activities. Salt baths and cycles and rhythms. A Maeve is also about that. Look after yourself, look after your body, look after your temple. And with Irene, this is very much what it's about. Sea salt baths, do any kind of peace enhancing types of activities, meditation, walks by water, time spent next to water, sea salt baths, swimming in water, whatever, any kind of water ritual, any kind of peace-loving activity. Spend time with people who are good for you, friendships who are very good for you. People, surround yourself with people who are going to uplift you and help you and ground you at this time. So all of this, but do not worry, everything is working out exactly as it should. With Libra eye balance, as I said, this could have a romantic slant for you. So somebody new coming in, a commitment, a partnership, romance, love, all the beautiful things. It could very well be a marriage. And this is why your home is coming in under the spotlight. You could be changing home, or this person is moving in, or you are changing something in some way. Children may be involved as well. But this is about also balancing your needs and the other person's needs. So this is about mutual support, commitment to spend time together in an endeavor or in a marriage or in a relationship. If it's not a love interest, then it could be a family member. So this is joining forces in some way, but it's very much about appreciating the support, the mutual support that you have with this person, but balance your needs and their needs. It's not, you must strive for that. Do not suppress your needs in favor of theirs and vice versa. You must both be heard, okay? But it's very much about that. It can also bring money matters in. So something may be coming in for you to do with that. It can also be the appreciation of beauty and all things beautiful. And this is to do with your home. So I feel it could also be that you are changing perhaps something in your home and you need to just address that. Make your home beautiful, whatever is beautiful for you. Plump cushions, lovely fabrics, make it comfortable, warm, cozy, depending on where you live. and make your home your castle. Make it your where you go to retreat. Make it a special place for all the occupants in the home. So there may just be a few changes you want to make, or some new things you want to bring in, sort of renovation or redecoration or something like that, works of art, or just you getting back to some sort of creative activity which you enjoy doing, and therefore you can bring that into your home, into your space, whether it's art or craft. Libra is involved with all of that, the appreciation of the arts. So make sure that you bring that in some way, shape or form into your home environment. But it's certainly indicating a partnership, a commitment, or some sort of coming together for you and your significant person, or somebody very close to you at this time. And do not worry, everything is working out exactly as it should. Let's just get a destiny card for you now. Oh, you've got the blank card. Okay, so this is saying up to you. Exactly up to you how things are going to go for you now. So it's blank for a reason, because you're very powerful. We all are, each of us. So you have the power. You have everything that you need to manifest whatever it is that you need to do here. And you've got Uranus coming in, so there's a shift of some sort, but you've got opportunity. Do not worry. And you've got some sort of relationship which is blossoming here. So things are working out. And do the inner work, or connect to the divine, or whatever it is that you need to do. It could be purely imaginative, to do with your artistic work, or something that you're trying to launch. But it's a blank slate. It's up to you how you manifest this. Just remember your attitude and your approach to any changes going on, or anything that's happening in your life. That is what is going to determine the outcome. Your attitude and your willingness to approach it and encompass and welcome the changes. All very necessary changes. So welcome them and everything will be fine. Okay, Taurus, hope you enjoyed that. Please take care, and I will see you next time.